off of? What? Oh, the time it goes off of. If you hold down LB and click X, you'll have a clock over on your left. If you flip it open, it has. Oh, sorry. Open up your item wheel, and then whatever the thing says to press more, you can pull out your clock. That's the in-game time, and then the number that's actually like typed out for you is whatever day it is. So this is actually really unfortunate because I literally just had a barrel of gunpowder on my ship that I sold before I joined you guys. Yeah, when I tried to get the recording stuff working, it actually crapped out, so I'm going to go ahead and explain that literally just met you guys while I turned in my quest, and now we're going on a voyage. Yeah, I just had a barrel of gunpowder available. So both of you guys have done your Christmas stuff then? You... Alright, I need to differentiate the voices here, because I just met you guys. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, lower voices Tortuga. Alright. I don't want to like come aboard and like start trying to boss you guys around, so okay. Sharktooth Key, Paradise Spring. And then the goofy one you guys said looked like a dog. Did you get that one? Oh, you did, okay. Does it matter which order we go in? Let's see. So that mission that we have for the stuff is 6 p.m. on the 30th. There's no way we're going to get that in time. Alright, so we'll just ignore that one. If you guys want, we can pick up the one that's straight at the top. It is the one that you guys said, the one that you said looks like a dog. If we go for that one first, it should clear our voyage, so we can vote for another one while we go get the other two. Alright, so our heading would be southwest. Yeah. Pretty much. Alright. Alright. We're gonna set sail then? Cool. Yeah, I was playing earlier with one of my friends who I played Fortnite with, so he was pretty young, and he had not done much sailing, like, at all. So I was sitting here trying to tell him, like, go ahead and stay on your sail and everything. Like, I assigned him to this sail. It was my first time trying out a brigantine, so we went ahead and did that. And then he just kept messing up so much stuff, and we got to an island. I was like trying to find this painting of a tentacle, and he just kept jumping off the boat. And then skeletons with gunpowder kept spawning, and he kept trying to blow them up while they were super close to me. I hate them so much. They almost keep up with you at a full sprint, which is just ridiculous. Alright, so Devil's Ridge is going to be the larger island to our... yeah, to our left, and we're going to go to the one on the right. And then after we get this one done, if you want, I can propose one of my voyages. I've got a tier 5 gold hoarder and a couple tier 6 merchants. They don't get any harder, they give you more loot. Basically what it'll do is, for the ones, after you like get higher up, you can get a map with like 5 to 6 X's on it. Yeah, and it'll get you even more. And then for the ones that have like instructions on them, if you guys have done any of those yet, they're like, you know, go to this place, play music next to this tree or something like that. Yeah, when it gives you ones like those, it'll pop up on your screen, started chapter 1, and then when you complete that piece of paper, it will give you another chapter that tells you to go to like another island. I honestly, unless it's one of the maps that's got multiple X's on it, it gets really annoying to have to do those ones that are like, sail to this island next. And then they did an update for merchants, so it's actually way easier to get their missions done. Oh, are we? Oh, I don't have any loot yet. I'm gonna get some cannonballs. I love the new cannonballs that they added, like rigging balls and stuff like that. I hit him. Yeah, I forgot to... he can't shoot us anymore. I hit him once. I don't remember if they changed it so that way they die in one cannonball anymore. There should be... not the big mountain, the thing next to it. The mountain's nothing. Right, how are our sails? Well, our sails aren't. We're going against the wind anyway. Do you guys know how the sails work? It's just like you look up at the sails and you can see which way the wind is going. You want the sails to be filled by the direction of the wind. Yeah. I believe we're going to be turning up towards the north, so when we get to it, if you want to turn to your right, so that way we can just... I mean, if you want to circle around it too, that'll work. Yeah, it's right here to our right now. That's a little tiny thing. Unless you guys need like more planks and cannonballs and stuff, we don't need that. I got attacked by the Kraken when I did my Christmas thing. Yeah, they're just supply barrels. I have... Yeah, you can kill the Kraken. Alright, I'm jumping now. Straighten out just a little bit. Stand up pretty good. Oh, that's oh shit. I was like, no, you said oh shit, and the first thing that popped in my head is, oh, there's probably like a blunderbuss one. No, I look over like I'm just ready to start swinging, and I see that guy. I'm like, yeah, that's oh shit. You can deal with him. Another one. I hate how there are so many of these guys in this stupid game. Keep running, I'll shoot him. Alright. I'm just looking for more loot stuff laying around. If I could find a dinghy, that'd be cool too. Rowboats are awesome. Yeah, you attach them to like the back of your boat, and you can take them like really close to an island. Like you can run them aground, and it doesn't matter. You can stuff all your loot on it, and then sail it back out to your boat. All right, did you guys dig it up? Oh fuck! Oh, you shot the skeleton, and the gunpowder just dropped. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Well, this is actually, starting yesterday was my first time starting to encounter those guys, because the last time I played was before they released the Megalodon. They pop up out of the water, and I'm like, alright, just leave me alone. I was with that kid that I was telling you about, and he was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fight it. And I went, no, don't shoot at it. We don't need him bothering us while we've got all these chests on us. And he then, like, I wasn't touching the wheel because we were just heading straight to the island. He grabbed the wheel and tried turning us. He probably turned us about 90 degrees before I finally convinced him, no, it won't spawn. It despawned because he wanted to go back and fight the damn thing. All while being yelled at by my fiance to take the turkey out of the oven. Alright, so that's our voyage done, right? Dang. The what island? Oh, okay. Alright. Let me just double check my heading on. It's northwest. Northwest. Doing the map thing. I had a friend that played this with me for like the first week before he decided that it was too boring. The funny thing is that this is exactly like the type of game that I played the most for my YouTube channel. It was literally like the most popular set of videos that I had was me playing a mod for Minecraft. Alright, pretty much just go straight then. Yeah, just a mod for Minecraft based off of DayZ, the zombie thing for Arma. And they made a newer version of it, and they made it so you could go through destroyed towns and stuff like that. You could collect up resources, and if you were brave enough, you could go all the way really far north, and then actually like build a house up in like a really dangerous portion. So I got like an entire group of people. There was probably at the largest time there was like 10 of us that were on the server, and we would go and like loot stuff. This is in the island, that's the one past this. We'd go and loot stuff, and we'd all like, we'd build like this giant thing. Turn slightly to the right. No, we're not in a storm. Oh! There's a rowboat! Yeah, go ahead and... I'm gonna drop the anchor. Oh, are you? Alright, I'm gonna check the island for more loot since we're stopping here anyway. Oh, cool, there's another skeleton bastard. No! No! No means no, 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 no. Zach, run! Gotta go fast. Get out of here! No! Ah! He turned for you. Don't worry, he didn't damage anything. Oh, you didn't die? Okay, I died. Oh, I just realized those cannons that you can buy in the store from Duke for this like special mission crap, they're the cannons that are on the ship of the damned. Yeah, I bought 2 things for the ship back when they were way more expensive, and they didn't look as good. And then they added the Royal Sovereign sails, like those nice purple ones. BS. Yeah, so go ahead and pull the rowboat up to the back of the ship. Oh, we got a sloop in front of us to the left, headed towards paradise. I don't like attacking people because I really hate being attacked. Like, I literally, yesterday I got on and started to go on my very first voyage of the day, like back in the game after the Christmas thing and everything, and I got rolled up on by a pirate legend in a dinghy while I was there, and he just destroyed me. Oh, here. It's, so LBRB is actually your brakes. So if I go like this. Oh yeah. So if you hold a brake on one side and paddle on the other, it'll spin you in that direction. And then if you do both of them at the exact same time, here we go. So now if you ever want to like unload loot that you've gotten it, you can just pull it straight up, and then you can also drop this right back down in the water and take it ashore. Just gonna load a cannonball real quick. Yep. I'm just gonna grab some more ammo real quick. Alright, I'm gonna raise anchor. I don't know why a sloop would attack a ghost ship. That kid wanted me to attack a ghost ship too, and I was like, I'm not gonna attack a ghost ship with you. You do not have my back. I didn't say that. I was just quiet, and I'm like, yeah, no, we don't have time for that. Really? Yeah, I don't get why they had, like, the PvP was bad enough. Having PvP and those situational things is annoying. If I could just go on a private server and sail by myself, I'd be so much happier. It's not that I mind it, it's that I'm always by myself, and I don't need that aggravation. Yep. Alright, catch. I have to, like, look around towards my back because the way that I view it is if I'm looking the way that I want to go, if I want to turn to the right, I hold down the right trigger. There's something just on the ground over here, too. What is that? Nice. Actually, I'm killing it, the skeleton over here. Void's complete. Cool. He kept getting damaged too and eating all the bananas that we had. Oh, it's literally just a castaway. As somebody who prefers merchant voyages over that type stuff to begin with, I get kind of an... Oh, fuck. There's an asshole. There's an asshole! I'm being chased by an asshole. He's probably right there. He turns to you. Run, Sonic! Get in the water. He can't follow you. Piece of crap. Why are those guys even a thing? Like, if you could at least loot the thing off of them, it'd be fine. But the fact that they just spawn and blow up is stupid. Yes, there is. So the ghostly ones that they give you, you have to hunt down and fight skeletons. Merchant ones are you have to either collect animals and bring them back, or they will send you to a place to pick up cargo, and then you just have to bring it to another place. And depending on what cargo it is that you have to manage it a specific way. So all the quests will give you um, like a different amount of like the 3 different items that you can get. You can get plants that you have to keep watered, bottles that you have to not jostle, and then soaks that you have to not get wet. And you can deliver like completely destroyed stuff, but it's worth a whole lot less. Like you lose about, well, actually, if you think of that, you can lose 6/7 of your profit if you let it go all the way. Otherwise, each piece is worth 350 default. If you hold the other ore down in the water, yeah, like that, it turns faster. Ow! Being shot at. I'm gonna sit down. I like how it says it holds 4 people, but it can totally hold more. Did it just throw you? Oh no, you were standing inside me. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and certain items can only be turned into certain people. So like all of the chests and stuff, they all get turned into the merchant. No, not the merchant. Yeah. Hoarder. Correct. And then merchants get turned into the merchant leader stuff. And then skulls get turned into the creepy lady. Do we want another gold hoarder, or do you guys want a merchant? What is the comparison between peeing and being diabetic? I don't know what the connection is there. I don't like when I don't know stuff like that and people will get offended by me not knowing. Like recently on Facebook, somebody had posted something about like if somebody follows a transgendered person into a bathroom filming, they should be considered a criminal. I'm like, I thought that was illegal to begin with. Why are we making the distinction that they can't film a transgendered person specifically? And they were like, oh no, it's just that when people see somebody who looks like a guy going into a woman's restroom, even though they consider themselves a woman, people have pulled out cameras. Like, I don't think you should pull out a camera, but honestly, if you got the parts, that's just my personal opinion. Are we missing somebody? Where? I don't see him anywhere. He's probably drowning. That kid fell off the boat so much, and he kept being like, drop the anchor. I was like, I'm not dropping the anchor. Grab yourself a damn mermaid. Alright. Are you cool if I propose a merchant? Alright. Alright, I voted for it. Wait, I know how we can find him.
Oh, hey, we have to take trash down.
Do you want to know how to find him? Vote to lock in Brig. Press back, go to my crew, and then go over his name, and then go vote to lock in Brig, and click it over to yes, and he'll pop in there.
Stop ignoring me.
What?
We have to take trash down.
Okay.
I already got one thing down there.
Alright, so he can play his music when he gets back, I suppose.
Oh, you want to play with me?
Alright, so the voyage is 6 crates from Steven and Steven's spoils. Fun fact, all of the merchants and everything all have specific names. So all of the weapon merchants on all of the outposts, their names start with W. Yeah. So if you just remember, like, cosmetic merchants have the letter T. you always know where to go. So these specifically, even though these are merchant voyages, you don't pick it up from the merchant person. So if you go to an outpost, it doesn't say like pick it up from Mavis or Mildred, somebody who starts with M. You have to look at the name. It says who you're taking it from, and then you have to take it from that person and bring it to a specific person. So it's not merchant to merchant. You're essentially like being hired out to haul stuff for a specific person to a specific person. Anyway, do you want to get going? He's diabetic, remember? Oh, he's sleeping. Oh yeah, all you have to do is go to the back my crew and then go over his name. And really? Oh, so you can't just pull them in and pull them out. Damn. You don't have. Oh, he activated sleeping. All right, do you want to head straight and turn just a little bit right, and then we can head to that little rock out over there, and we can pick up our items. We couldn't figure out where you were. Yeah, you weren't like anywhere on the ship or anywhere around the ship, and I. Oh, okay. I didn't look up. Yeah, there's apparently... Oh, we can vote to release him. Right, I voted. Bemo's so cute. What? What? Bemo's a cute character. We're going to that little rock just to our right. It's literally just that tiny little island. We have to, we can take the dinghy over and pick up the stuff that he has. And then when we pick the stuff up, we can interact with it and it'll tell us where it's got to be delivered. That's the one thing that I hate about the new missions, is that it's based off of where you pick them up and where you deliver them to, not if you have the mission itself. So somebody can take your stuff and know where to take it. This is just one of the new things that they added to the game recently. It's little tiny stores just out with a single merchant. Alright. Does anybody want to come with me? Okay. I'm detaching the rowboat. Do you want to hop on? The waves are enormous. Yeah, just keep turning right. So wait, are you both using keyboard and mouse? Oh. Yeah, that'll just give you one of the 6 crates that we have, right? 6 crates? Yeah, 6 crates. Alright, go ahead and steer us to the left. We want to get next to the ladder, that way we can climb down. Because we can't get the silks wet. Yeah, they all go to the same person. We got 6. There will be 6 crates. Alright. So, the silks you want to drop down onto the rowboat, the plants you want to drop down onto the rowboat, and the bottles you do not want to drop with, because they clink together whenever you drop a distance. So plants, we have to keep an eye on them and make sure that they stay a little bit wet. Bottles, you need to not get jostled, so don't crash into stuff, don't get hit by cannonballs type stuff. And then silk, you can't get wet, so you need that to be on like a shelf, or like not on deck, because if it rains they get ruined. And then like not at the very lowest portion of the deck in case you get a hole and they start getting wet. So the silks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop down into the rowboat. and chuck those down. If you take the bottles, don't drop. Let them go in the water because they don't get hurt by water. Sorry, if you pick up the bottles, do not jump with them because they'll clink together. Actually, go ahead and jump once so you can see what happens. So you just saw that they clink together. Cracks will start to appear from the top of the bottle and work their way down. The more it happens, the worse they get. So you'll see like they'll get like super splintered, and the name of them will change. They'll change from bottles of rum to cracked bottles of rum, splintered bottles of rum, and then like destroyed bottles of rum. So the rum you can get wet all you want. The plants you can get wet all you want. The silk you cannot. And you just got to be careful for each of the different things. So I'll show you guys what the plants end up doing and how you take care of them when you have them. You can jump down onto it, doesn't matter. Alright, let's check these barrels and stuff. Did you guys check the barrels yet? I'm just checking to see if they got another mission. Alright. So this is our cargo now. Alright. Did you check what the guy has to sell? Just so you can see what he has? Steven doesn't have too much good. Yeah, they just took out some of the items from the other stores and brought them over here, so there's like some random stuff that you can get. Right then, turn left. That's where we're taking these. What? Oh yeah, if you stand up on the boat while underneath the dock, it will actually respawn you. Whoops. We're rocking too much. There we go. Alright, so the plants we want to keep up on the top deck because they will get watered if we run into a storm. And we can keep a closer eye on them. So, over time, what you'll end up noticing is that the... No, you want them up on deck. Okay. Yeah, so those ones, you don't want to stack inside each other because you want to be able to see all the individual leaves. The leaves that are, when you pick them up and you drop them down, the leaves that are on the right, the really thin ones, they go bad first. And once they die, it's considered a parched thing of plants. And then as it dies all the way across, they become other things. So they go from parched to wilted to dead. Is the way that they go. So these bottles of rum, if you pick them up, make sure that you jump up onto this ledge here. And they shouldn't crack. I don't know why that did. It's because we're... yeah, a few cracks doesn't matter because I think it takes 10 before they actually lose durability. It doesn't matter where you put bottles. Alright. So then, with the plants, what we want to do is make sure that we always have water for them. So I'm going to jump down and get a bucket of water. And then the nice thing about it is that when you water them and you throw water on your own boat, it just appears down in your hull. So if we've got the plants up here and you see that they start to like gray out just a little bit, like they'll start to move down. And then when you throw water on them, they'll perk back up. And then all you have to do is go back down and pick up the water from the bottom again. So you have to water all of them individually. And then, yep, this is a merchant quest. So each one of these boxes is worth 350 gold each. And then, this is just taking forever because it's explaining it. But then the silk you want to have up off of the ground as much as possible. So actually on the brigantine, you can set them up here on the shelf. So then if the hull starts flooding, it'll be fine up here. Alright. So these are being delivered to Shipwreck. Oh, you're not using the map. I saw you over here. I thought you were on it. Alright, so if we... That other mission that we have is Shark Tooth. So we're going to go to the northeast, and then from there, if we go to the northwest, and then straight north, we'll have all of our stuff delivered. So we're northeast. Yep. I'm raising anchor. I feel so much safer playing this game with other people. I'm so glad they added the ability to make your crew like private. Like I tried to get 4 people together and a random joined in right before our last guy could, and he refused to leave. Like we locked him in the brig, and there was no vote to kick option, so we were just screwed. He stayed with us until like right when we went to finally go turn in our quests. Because you could do that. You could join somebody on a voyage, go AFK, and there was nothing they could do about it. You would just take up a spot on their crew, and if they turned anything in, you got the money for it. Cool. Yeah, if we go straight, we'll hit... If we go straight, we'll hit Shark Tooth. Yeah, I told my friend that since they updated the game a whole lot more, he should redeem his Game Pass and come play it with me. You want to turn slightly more to the left? It looks like we're turning right, just a little. Oh yeah, I can adjust the sails for you. Yeah, just sails for you. That one's good. Is this one good? Yep, that land up to the left is where we're going. Yep, that little tiny thing. That's the one with all the chests on it. So you guys got this one out of a chest then? Oh. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Message in a bottle, nice. I'm actually gonna propose my other gold hoarder one real quick. Alright, so that's down here, so if whoever's not steering wants to go grab that one real quick and vote for it, we'll get another quest. You want to straighten out? I hate driving the big one because you can't see anything when you're the driver. And I thought it was funny because the friend who really, really likes the sailing in this and I were playing, and I had to be the one to constantly give him directions because nobody else paid enough attention. Lowering anchor. Alright, I'll bring the boat. Or actually here, if you want to go ahead and look at the plants real quick, you can see that they're the ones on the right will start to go down just a little bit. So I'm gonna drop water on this one here furthest on the left, and you can see it perk up. Okay. So I'll water these and I'll bring the boat. You guys can instantly get your dig on. Was it now you gotta go 7 for 7? Oh, I'm dumb. Detach. There we go. Yeah. Yep. I actually, like, literally after I started talking to you, I decided I needed to figure out how to record from Discord, so it's actually pretty intuitive. Are you streaming right now, or you just started streaming? You are streaming right now? You got any viewers? Okay. Yeah, my viewer count never gets above 2, which is it counts myself when I'm viewing the stream, and then my friend who like would check in when we were playing. Yeah, I use an Elgato. Did you want me to start digging, or because I'm okay, cool. Am I looking at this the wrong way? Hang on, let me discern north. Are we on the right island? You can sell the cannonball crate too if you fill it up. You can sell the cannonball crate. This can't be Tri-Rock. Let me go check what this is real quick, because on the map, this looked like it was it. I don't see how we would have gotten so turned around that it is it. Like, we were going the right direction and everything, so let me check. No, Sharktooth is further. We stopped too early. Nah, I just went to the ship real quick because it was faster. Alright. I'll bring the boat. I like driving this little thing. If it was any faster, I would use it instead of using a giant boat. Whee! Can you hear that toy going off? I figure my mic is actually going to pick it up. My desktop mic that I've got. What do you stream from? No, I mean, like, are you streaming on Twitch using your Xbox? Okay, so are you using a capture card then? What do you use? Oh, so you've got your Xbox going into a monitor then. Oh, I completely forgot about the crossplay thing. I didn't realize that PC players would be chucked in here with me. That's probably why the servers aren't dead on Xbox. Yeah. I use OBS too. My computer just isn't fast enough to run anything good while running recording. Like, I can record like smaller type games like Minecraft, RimWorld, Don't Starve, stuff like that. There are barrels up ahead, but we can ignore those. All right, so is this the one slightly to the right then that we're going to? Yeah, it's slightly over to the right. I'm looking at the map like, yeah, this is kind of close. Fuck. Mermaid. Mermaid, where are you? I can't hear it, I gotta find it. There you are. You guys know about the mermaids, right? No, the mermaids that if you fall off your ship and it sails off without you, you can talk to them and they'll teleport you back. How do you attack a megalodon? Yeah, sorry, I was off the ship because I'm an idiot and fell. Oh, hey, there's, I dropped the anchor, by the way. There's a mermaid statue over there. It's Blue. Alright, do you wanna straighten out sail just a little bit closer and then turn a bit to the left so we can cannonball it? Yeah, I have a sword. Alright, I'll bring the boat. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the cannonball crate along, and then when we decide that we're gonna be done with this session, like even if your friend gets off or if somebody's gotta go or something like that, and we want to get even like a smaller ship, then we can just sell off the cannonballs for money. I still think it's funny, like, back when the game first launched and nobody could get it on their first try. Like, it's very simple the way that the maps work. Those guys are AoE. And like they say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so got another parchment. I got a rigging ball. Yep, I did. Alright. Start digging then. Which way's north? Yep, there's one right there. Alright. So there's just the one left right up here on the big one. Nice! Captain's chest. I can't see what that chest is yet. Boop. Excuse me, Mr. Skeletons. How are you doing? Oh. Seafarers. I hate how the bigger ship you have, the more it takes to dig. Fuck me. What? I'm dead. God damn it. Yeah, he mussed up the rowboat. I don't think you can completely destroy rowboats, but yeah, they get pretty messed up after a while. What do you mean everything's going away? Chase it down! That's my money! What do you mean? Wait, what, was the rowboat destroyed? Really? It's the first time I've ever had one sink. I've had one hit directly by a TNT before because that idiot I was playing with decided to blow up a piece of TNT I had on it. Interesting that that's completely gone though. Great. Yeah, they float. Oh, okay. Captain's chest is still here? Cool. What is this? Oh, we have a crate of cannonballs we have to deliver to Galleon's grave. Perfect, we've got cannonballs. So Sunken Grove and Galleon's grave, and then where were those other things being delivered to? got the Sapphire Mermaid. What? Yeah, I think she just finished like all the seasons of Adventure Time, so that's probably what's playing. Oh yeah, it's a regular show. I want you to get eaten by a shark and not me. That would be funny. I've got the Sapphire gem. The Sapphire's worth more than the Captain's chest. Yeah, and I think Captain's chest is only worth 800. Or maybe it was even less. Ruby is worth more. I had one on an island that I was with that kid with, and we actually couldn't destroy it with swords, like it was too strong. And unfortunately, he had already blown up all of our gunpowder, so there was no going and destroying it with that. Yeah, I missed all of the events that were going on. The only one that I made it in time for was the Christmas one, which really sucks. I would have liked the extra build route with doubloons. Because the Christmas one is like a one-time thing. The other ones you could actually go and hunt down like tons of mermaid skeletons and turn them in. And get lots of doubloons for them. Right now I've only got 15 though. Oh, the plants. They might need to be watered now. We've been messing around for a while. They're not parched, are they? If it's gray, it's parched. Cool. Yeah, we're good then. Hmm? Yeah, that one perked back up. We just gotta hit the other two. Yep. I think it prioritizes, because I've had multiple like stacked on top of each other before, and even though it's really hard to tell which one it's doing, I think it does prioritize whichever one has the least amount of it. Alright, they're all watered. There's water in the bottom deck now. You'll just want to pick that back up with your bucket and keep holding on to it. I wonder if vomits technically count as watering the plants. So, alright, so we have to go to Shipwreck Bay, which is northwest. Sunken Grove is another one, and then Galleon's Grave. So if we go up to Shipwreck, we can get that. We turn in the like regular stuff that we have for, not the regular stuff. Turn in the merchant stuff at Shipwreck. Head north. We turn in everything else at Daggertooth. We collect cannonballs while we're there. We sail over, complete the mission at Sunken Grove, and then head over to Galleon's Grave. And then if we don't have anything else interesting to do from there, we can call it good. How long until your friend is done? Okay, how many cannonballs do we have total? 5, 16, 25. We got lots of cannonballs. Yeah, I'm gonna open mine and just put my extra ones that I have on in there. Stick my wooden bananas in them too. Where's the food barrel? Oh, it's back up here. Okay, cool. I can't wait till they add chicken legs. That'd be so awesome. Because, I mean, the barrel has chicken legs on it. And there's no fish either, which is dumb. Alright, I'm gonna raise anchor. We need to go and... And then sell them? That could be definitely part of, like, a merchant thing. That'd be fun. Northwest, yep. Tick, 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 tick. Alright. Northwest. Right. And then I'll adjust the sails. Jessica, what am I doing? I'm
all day.
sailing. You say that every day.
You're literally on it all day until you went to your family's house and you came home and got back on it.
The seven seas were calling to me.
Your family is calling you.
No, they're not. They're commenting on how I've been playing all day. Okay, it should be that giant thing to our left, that big spike thing. Let me see what side of it we need to dock on, because I forget. No, it's past that, actually, so go ahead and sail around that giant spire to our left, and it'll be on the other side. So if you want to keep that to your left, and then just make a sharp left turn around it, heading straight west after that, we'll hit Shipwreck. Have you guys been to Shipwreck before? It's like one of my favorite places that sucks. Alright, are you up top right now? Okay. I'm just trying to think if I want to launch myself over it crooked. I don't think so. By 3 p.m. on the 6th. It is currently the 1st, so we have 5 days to deliver this stuff, but we're literally heading there right now. So after we get it, they're good. We just water them. They only need water every 10 minutes. Fun fact, the bottles can be jump jostled 25 times before they're completely smashed. And we're going to head straight towards that jagged crab right in front of us, that shipwreck. And the cloth is actually the second... What? If you're getting hit by cannonballs and, like, running into crab, the bottles are the fastest thing to go. But if you, like, have your cloth stored where it's wet, it goes bad in 25 seconds. So you get 25 seconds of water time when you've got plants. They're silks. Yeah, that's as good as we're getting. I keep forgetting that the mic that is right in front of my face isn't the one that you guys are hearing from. I don't even have this mic plugged in. It's literally just being used for speakers. No, I don't, because I've never seen the person that's here, so if you just want to turn slightly to the left, we'll cruise in between that rocky area. We'll cruise in a safe area there, and then hopefully they've got like a rowboat or something so we can bring these things to shore. Otherwise, we're going to have to get in even closer. Alright, we're dropping anchor. What'd you do? Oh, you break your legs? Alright, so hopefully they've got a rowboat somewhere here. If not, we're going to have to get very, very close. Yeah, you limp. There's a cannonball that can do that to you too. There are cannonballs that you can cause people to limp with. Alright, so there's going to be a dude here somewhere that we give the stuff to. And this is a nice big area, so there's probably loot and stuff too. You just got a message in a bottle. I got a rowboat. Alright, I'm gonna bring the rowboat and bring the stuff over. Oh, is he nearby? I'm not on the island. I grabbed a rowboat. Where is he at? Oh, you guys are both still up there. Yeah, the guy is here somewhere. So I'm bringing the rowboat right now. Since we lost our other one. Alright, rowboat up. Be nice and careful with the bottles. The plants are fine on water until we deliver them, so we're good there. Okay, checking right now for other ships. I'm gonna turn out all the lanterns real quick. Alright. I'll take the rowboat in. Do you know where the guy is? Have you found him yet? Cool. Yeah, any of the loot that we find, we just go ahead and chuck into the rowboat. I'm curious if running into stuff with the rowboat damages the bottles. I hope not. Keep an eye on my bottles real quick while I slowly come ashore. You can't pick stuff up, but you can read delivery notes well. Found him? Where you at? What side of the island are you on? Go through the shipwreck boat. Alright. I'm walking around. You said go through the boat? Walking through the boat. I see you. Hello. Did you miss me? Oh, you're being chased. Where's the guy at? I see the skulls. Right, so... Oh, he's on the shore? Is he? There's nobody here. Where are you? There you are. Got it. Alright. Crate of rum bottles. No cracks. Cool. Just be careful not to swim with the silks. I wanted to get the rum out because then I can pull the boat a little bit further forward. That we don't have to worry about it going out into the water.
Have you seen Angel's leash anywhere?
No, I haven't. Alright. Bringing some plants. These are probably leveling you guys up way better than they are me. I get like no XP from them. So one of you hasn't done your Christmas stuff at all? I don't know. It depends on which mission you did. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I had somebody else who told me that they started it and never finished it, and they didn't have an option of picking it back up again. Of course, I couldn't see their screen, so I don't know if they were telling me the truth or not, but apparently failing it might be the end of it. Alright, so you got that skull then? Was that all the loot that you guys found so far? Okay, I'm grabbing the other bounty. Cool. Alright, if you guys want to keep searching the island, we can do that. The boat just keeps floating right back out into the water, but it's not going anywhere really. Alright, just gonna search around. I forget where all you can find loot here. Just gotta check the cheese. Oh, you can still hear it? Alright. Oh, and I'm just worried about the recording. Like, I was listening to back some of the recordings that I did yesterday, and you couldn't hear the show except for when it went to the very end of it. She was watching Adventure Time, so you would just randomly hear in the background, butterflies and the bees, and then and that would just happen like every now and then. I found it more funny than annoying, so I just went ahead and left it. Who says that? This guy's claiming to be a giant coffee bean. I keep saying coffee. You killed a pig! You monster! Oh, I was about to say your friend has some gunpowder, but no, that's a skeleton. Yeah, I thought you were carrying a thing of gunpowder, and I was about to say, oh hey, you found more loot. And then I realized that it was a skeleton chasing Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, the kid kept shooting chickens and stuff, and then decided he was going to start shooting all of the barrels and things. I see some blue crab way over here. Fell off a bone. Yeah, I don't think there's much else here. I'm checking this little tiny outcropping thing because I see something shiny and blue. What is that? Is that just a plant? Oh, it's bottles. There's little blue bottles over here. Dragon's on! He played this with me for a time. He called me a noob for picking it up again. Yeah. What else do you guys play? I think that's the same with like everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you guys are playing on computer, aren't you? All those games. It's funny. Oh, oh, hell yes. Here, let me turn back around. No, you're good for getting them wet. They're perfectly fine being wet. Here, let me turn back over. I'm closer to the destroyed ship right now, like where you killed the pig. Bitch, keep yelling coffee. Exquisite spices are the best merchant item you can turn in. Yep. Yes. Oh, that cannonball thing expired. Oh well. Where are you? Coming from the ship left side. Oh, okay. I accidentally took the rowboat in the right. Because I started to, like, take it back, and then you said that you found it, so I was coming back. Alright, yeah, you just have to go a little bit further than that, and you'll get there. We can still fill up that crate of cannonballs and sell it. It's just worth less without the mission. And the annoying thing is that when you get missions like that, the amount of time that you get for them is really reduced. So unless you already have, like, a crate of something or a gunpowder barrel or something like that, it's really not even worth trying to go take it. Our next stop is an outpost anyway. Alright, are you on? Where would you go? Oh. Wait, where'd the exquisite spices go? Who's carrying the spices? Oh, it's here! I didn't even notice that you'd put it down because I can't hear. And I was looking towards the ship. I would assume a rowboat goes faster than swimming. Assuming you actually use the oars. I work from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. Because you're what? What does that do? There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys know each other in real life. Okay. Where have you been putting the skulls? Oh, you got the other one. Can I put this on the table? No. Alright, so we need to essentially head straight north. Yep, I'm gonna raise the anchor, we'll head straight out and then turn north. Yeah, what was with the... you just have to, like, drink a lot of water? Okay. That really sucks. Worst case scenario, I'm more of a hypoglycemic, not hyper. So it really sucks playing video games because if I end up like playing through, you've got it worse than I do by far. But if I wind up playing through a meal or something like that, like after an hour of missing it, I'll just start twitching constantly and shaking. Straight north? Let's not get attacked by something. side of this island do we need to dock on? South side. One a little bit to the right. I'm gonna start putting stuff up in the rowboat. We'll put it on the back seat, and then I'll put the less expensive stuff like further towards the front. That way we can get the expensive stuff out of the way and then clean up the rest. So I'm put the captain's chest, the exquisite spices, the mermaid gem. Cool. Fancy. Wow. Yep, he's back over to the left. I saw his dim. Is he? Dick, get out of here. He's not happy that I'm shooting at him. Wait, do you actually stop moving when you encounter the Megalodon? Oh, okay. It's turning towards us. It's coming straight at us. Just a little short, but that's fine because we can just stuff everything on the boat and get out of here. Megalodon fucked off. Where is he? Maybe he'll send a postcard and let us know. He sent me an email. Met him at that party one night. Megalodonsmeat.com. GiantSharksOnly.com. Wait, we have 2 crates of cannonballs? Yeah, we've got 2 now. Alright, cool. We'll take 1 and fill it up on cannonballs that they have there and see how much we get for selling it. I don't think I've ever sold plain cannonballs before. Oh no, I have. They're... They sell what? Enchanted... Oh, enchanted cannonballs? I don't think... voted for the other voyage. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up just in case we don't end up going for another one. Alright. Okay, crate of 28. I'm gonna bring this one ashore. I think cannonballs, since they're the easiest to collect, are actually worth the least. I think wood is worth the most, because even without a mission it gives you almost 2,000. And I think bananas might be worth quite a bit too. I know cannonballs are worth the least. Alright, let's drop. Boop. Really? Cool, so we can turn everything in and then do a 4-man ship, right? Right, cool. No, it's fine. This is way safer than doing a sloop by myself. Oh, you should try a raid. It gives you like 3 things worth 2,000 gold plus each, and then like just a ton of random stuff. Exquisite spices go to the trader person, and then like any other crate that you find that looks similar to it also goes to them. That goes to the merchant. Up on the deck. Or up on the, no, on the, not deck, dock, there we go, I'm stupid, yeah. That one right there. Yep. Yeah, the raids are that giant skull. If you look, if you come stand next to me, and look towards our little boat, that skull is a raid. It's essentially you fight off like 10 waves of different types of skeletons, and then you get like 10,000 gold worth of stuff. But of course it attracts like everybody in the server because they all want the really good loot. Quite a few times we team up with people, and a lot of times my friends and I are like, oh, we'll take, if you're cool with it, we'll take all the merchant stuff, and you guys can, you can take all of the loot hoarder, and then we'll split the skulls.
Oh, she got her baby.
I think I have stuff for the gold hoarders that I can buy.
Welcome, golden one.
The merchant person, but you gotta fill them up the rest of the way. This one's got an emerald in it.
Go find
Got 2
you.
emeralds. Yeah, we just have to collect up cannonballs stuff. You said we're gonna dip out after this, right? Alright, yeah, so we can just grab the other crate of cannonballs too and just stick all of the cannonballs from everywhere in there. There's no more barrels further down that way. Yeah, you can put that pallet on any of the boats that you have. You just have to open it up. I actually have shipwright stuff. I think I can put it on our ship right now. Yeah, I just put it on, so if you look at the ship, it's got sovereign flags, and it's a darker ship now. As long as you're not getting raided by people constantly, it's fun. If that happens to you like every time you log on, screw this game. Yeah, I'm not much of a gambler. I don't like when I play a game, I put like an hour in and then somebody comes and just takes all of that work away. Alright, let me sell this crate of cannonballs. I think it's 250 last time I sold one. Oh, it was 1,000. Nice. We want to grab all the cannonballs from our ship and bring that other crate of cannonballs over here to sell. Yeah, it's still on the ship. It's got 0 in it. So if we can get all the cannonballs off the ship and then scrounge up some more on the island, we should have 50. Your friend? That sucks. Alright, I apologize because it's already required, but is she hot? I just realized I brought the cannonballs ashore and forgot to take the cannonballs off the ship and put them in there first. So I'm going to take the cannonballs back to the ship. Alright, we got to see how many extra cannonballs we got on the island. I'll give you a count of how many extra we need. If I remember correctly, we had like 40 on the ship. There's not too many other places we can find cannonballs though. What was that? Is that a sound of somebody joining or leaving? Okay. Who's human Google? Like he's... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he's a know-it-all and like competition. I think you... Oh, okay. Cannonballs. Dang, straight. Got 1,000 gold for that. Yeah, we're pretty much out of missions anyway. We just got Sunken Cove and another one. Yep, same. Yeah, that's everything. I think my next cosmetic for merchant unlocks at 34. I've never delivered any gunpowders, cannonballs, or wood on schedule because I've never gotten them while I happen to have a crate with me.